Okay, so welcome to the lesson, green belt kicks. Green belt level, we're going to take a few kicks. The instep kick, in this case we'll call it the front kick, the roundhouse and the side kick, and we're going to do it in a jumping fashion. And we're going to do it like a far jump, and then we can see, hey, we can cover some distance with it. And we're going to do it high, and then you can cover height with it, of course. Another thing that we're going to look at in this lesson are the so-called X steps. So the X step, if I'm standing here more like in a side stance or in a defensive stance, is where I step, my legs are crossed, that's why we call it the X step, and then I execute my kick. And that again is made for covering distance. But let's look at the jumping kicks first. Let's start with the jumping front kick. Lucas? So, we call it jumping, and most people know it because it's like a high jumping kick. But if I'm all the way here, I can also cover quite a little bit of distance by jumping forward. One. So, it's not step here, but really jumping. So I'm pushing my hip and my knee forward in this direction, and then I follow up with my other leg and execute the kick. Sometimes for students this is kind of difficult. Sometimes what we start them with is just lift up your left leg and switch to the other side. So easy way, left leg, switch to the other side. Okay? But most people like this kick because it can be done high as well. And Lucas will show that. Here. So, you can see how it really covers some height. One more time, please. So the next kick is the jumping roundhouse. And again, it can be used to go high, but also to cover distance. It's almost as if we're adding the sweep kick here, but then turning it into a jump and kick. Important here is to make a big difference between the jumping front kick and the jumping roundhouse. To make it a real jumping roundhouse, in the air, I have to turn my hips. If I don't do that, it just looks something like this, and then it just goes up. So you have to turn over. Usually what we say, this leg goes forward, and then you're kicking over the other leg. So let me try again. 1, 2, kick. Okay? But again, you can also do the same kick to cover some height. Here, one more time. Okay. Sometimes what students really want is, oh, I want to go high. So they're walking all the way back, running towards the target, and then kick. That's something that we don't want. So when I cover distance, there's no walking towards it whatsoever. I'm here, this leg goes forward, that's all I get to cover the distance and kick. If I want to go high, then we say 3 steps. So actually just 1 step. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So that the kick is made of 3 steps, but just 1 extra step, 1, 2, to make the actual kick. Okay, both these kicks, the jumping front kick and the jumping roundhouse. So what you do, one leg goes up, and then the other leg kicks. The next kick, the flying side kick, it is this leg goes up, and it makes the kick. You can use it to cover distance. Here, 1, 2. But you cannot really get the height to make it look as nice as what we call the flying side kick. So the flying side kick does start with a little bit of a run, but please don't run like 5-6 meters and then kick. Here, one more time, please. Thank you. So these are the jumping kicks that we do for green belt. And then for green belt, we also use the X-step kicks. We use it with the roundhouse and we use it with the side kick. There's one difference. With the side kick, when I step, my leg goes behind my front leg. With the roundhouse, it goes in front of my kick. So let's start with the roundhouse. Here is almost, for roundhouse please. So it's as if I'm just stepping forward. I'm not really doing like this, but just step, step, kick. The nice thing is, what you can do is with your step, already put your foot out in a 90-degree angle, and then you only have to make half a twist. But if you're good, you can just step forward, and then twist. Look us one more time, please. One more time. Then for the side kick, we usually prefer a big cushion like this. Even for the regular side kick, a lot of people, I really like it. This kick, you can put a lot of power in it without hurting him. So here, first side kick, just step, kick. Okay, so 1, 2, kick. Try to get it hard. So, yes, please. One more time. Okay. If you want to, you can cover even more distance by stepping a little bit back and then jumping more into your X step. Can you show that one, please? Here. One more time. Okay. Now what is important is the step, or even the jump step, gives you a lot of forward momentum. But look what happens if I get too close here. Now I'm pushing, and I'm pushing myself back. That's not what you want. So you want your momentum forward. You want it to stay forward. 1, 2, here. So be careful not to get too close. 1, 2, and then push yourself back. But you want to kick your opponent back. So these are the kicks for green belt. In the blue belt lesson, we're going to make a lot of kick combinations. So let's look at the blue belt lesson.